RichardJLeider, Repacking Your Bags, Lighten Your Load for the Good Life. Embark on a journey towards simplification and fulfillment with Repacking Your Bags, Lighten Your Load for the Good Life by RichardJLeider. This book summary explores the significance of laughter, prioritizing, finding purpose, and maintaining meaningful relationships to live a more balanced and fulfilling life. Discover how unpacking and repacking your life in terms of work, relationships, and personal goals can help you regain control of your life, leading to a more enriching and purposeful existence.
Rediscovering the joy of living. The good life is one of purpose, simplicity, and laughter. However, many people feel trapped in a society that prioritizes material wealth over leisure time and family. This leads to a lack of joy and a sense of overwhelming pressure. Regaining the ability to laugh and smile is crucial to feeling better and becoming more energized. Playing with children, learning to tell jokes, and watching funny movies can all help. Additionally, simplifying your life and focusing on your goals can help you discover the good life of living where you belong, with the people you love, doing the right work, on purpose. Unpacking life's priorities. Unpacking helps identify your life's priorities by making trade-offs to live a fulfilling life. It requires decision-making on what stays versus what doesn't, recognizing your unique talents, and re-evaluating your priorities. Unpacking is an essential process when things pile up and become unmanageable. To initiate unpacking, first determine how much you are willing to carry and then decide what stays and what goes. The process involves making trade-offs between freedom and security, a higher salary and less responsibility, things and time, comfort and growth, home and office, self-expression and social approval, and making an impact versus leaving no trace. The primary goal of unpacking is to re-establish priorities in your life by determining if your trade-offs reflect your willingness to make them. Questions such as, "Why am I doing this work?" or "Why do I consider this my purpose?" are essential to evaluate your priorities. Your talents play a vital role in determining if your current work is suitable for you or not. Unpacking can be painful yet liberating at the same time, be it in your work, love life, place, or purpose. It is crucial to ask yourself if your problem is unique to this job or person. At what point is hanging in there a mistake? Are you willing to experience temporary criticism, loss of friends and family, income, or the feeling that you let go too soon? Ultimately, unpacking allows you to live a fulfilling life by assessing your priorities and making necessary trade-offs, leading to a radical positive change without changing everything in your life. Midlife transition and finding your calling. By midlife, many individuals feel the need to break out of the box they created for themselves during the first half of their lives and challenge the existing script. This book highlights 3 truths about work that influence how most people make their living. Firstly, people don't choose their calling, it chooses them. Pursuing a midlife career change often means finding and pursuing your calling from the deepest part of your being. Secondly, people are more certain of what they don't love to do than what they do love to do. Finding employment that pays well and allows you to express your talents is critical. Thirdly, life/work repacking is an absolute survival skill today. The corporate world is tumultuous, and job security is non-existent, which means that rethinking, reinventing, and repacking your work is essential. At midlife, it often feels like your life has doubled back to the starting point, and the same questions from earlier in life return. Midlife is a transition period that requires re-examining and using your talents to establish your own future. Repacking emotional bags. To develop meaningful relationships, we must unpack our emotional bags and surround ourselves with people who nourish our souls. These nutritious people listen without judgment and allow us to love them without reservation. We should unmask ourselves and share our innermost dreams and desires to overcome the fear of exposure and rejection. Holding on to emotional baggage keeps us from connecting with others and ourselves. The process of unpacking is ongoing, but it allows us to reinvent ourselves and discover new possibilities. As we close doors, new ones open, leading us to new ventures and opportunities. Unpacking for a better life. To live a meaningful and fulfilling life, you must learn to unpack and reflect on your talents, purpose, job, growth, relationships, priorities, and vision of the good life. The author recommends rediscovering your hidden talents, reclaiming your purpose, reinventing your job, resharpening your growth edge, unpacking your relationship bags for deeper communication, reviewing your priorities, and rewriting your vision of the good life. Additionally, you must renew yourself daily by taking mini vacations, being alone, and reflecting to avoid living a life filled with noise and clutter and feeling numb. By learning to slow down and listen, you can come to a place of quiet contemplation where you can be yourself completely and enthusiastic, energetic, and committed to everything you do. Declutter your life. In Declutter Your Life, the author advises readers to take an inventory of their belongings to differentiate between the things they can't live without, the things they don't want to live without, the things that could go into storage, and the things they want to throw away. The book emphasizes that answering questions like, "How much is enough?" and "What do I really want to carry?" is the first step in balancing both lifestyle and work style, making life less cluttered but more meaningful. The book says people can own more time by living with simplicity and unburdening their lives, making life more direct, unpretentious, and liberated. Lastly, the book instructs readers to take time out for spiritual renewal, renewing their purpose and regaining focus by exploring different activities like taking a trip or going to a new place or job. The book concludes by suggesting that taking time for renewal leads to a new sense of purpose, living in the right place, with the right people, doing the right work, and feeling fulfilled.
In conclusion, repacking your bags encourages you to critically examine your life's priorities and take steps to lighten your load by reprioritizing what truly matters. Through the advice of regaining laughter, re-establishing priorities, embracing your true calling, and deepening relationships, RichardJLeider guides you towards a more fulfilling life. By letting go of unnecessary burdens and focusing on the essentials, you can find greater meaning, purpose, and satisfaction in life. Ultimately, this book inspires you to actively engage in the continuous process of unpacking, reflecting, and repacking to achieve the good life you envision for yourself.